Okay, this is the first video for review of the final. The first question reads, what is the greatest common factor of 27 and 45? Using the ladder method, take out a common factor for both. So 3 goes into 27 9 times, 3 goes into 45 15 times, and 3 goes into 9 times 3 times, and 3 goes into 15 5 times. And your greatest common factor for this one, I don't know why I circled that, it's going to be 3 times 3, which equals 9. Next, what is the value of 4 squared times 2 to the third plus 6 to the second? So I break these down right away and put them into parentheses so that I remember that I have to multiply them out. 4 times 4 is 16, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, plus 6 times 6 is 36, 16 times 8 is 128, plus 36 is 164. Remember, order of operations. Given that 18 to the second power is 324, what is the value of 54 to the second power? Guys, I just take these and I say, okay, 54 to the second power, or 54 times 54 is 2,916. Which of the following has a negative value? Spending $60 at a store is a negative value. Adam and Stacy are playing video games. Stacy has 16 points. Adam has -8. What is the difference in their scores? Sometimes I look at these and just say, what is the distance between them? So how far is it from 16 down to -8? It's going to be 24. Which inequality is true? The absolute value of -413 is greater than the absolute value of 231, and that is correct. Remember, those straight lines mean absolute value. What is the value of 3/4 divided by 7/8? Keep, change, flip. Keep the first one, change to multiplication, flip the second one. So you get 8/7, then I cross canceled, you get 6/7. What is the value of 3.6 times 0.58? It's 2 and 88 thousandths. What is the value of 8.4 divided by 0.6? Don't forget to swoosh, or swoop, so we move the decimal 1 to the right. The answer is 14. Rachel has a ribbon that is 14 feet long. She wants to cut it into 2/7 foot pieces. How many pieces of ribbon will she have? Change to improper. So we get 14/1, then keep the first number, change to multiplication, flip the second number, and when you multiply them out after cross-canceling, you get 7 times 7 is 49, so you get 49 pieces. Draw a horizontal number line to represent the odd numbers greater than -33 but less than -19. Greater than -33 means it would be 32 up, but it says odd. So it would be 31, 29, 27, -25, -23, -21, but less than -19. So that's it. Write 84 as a product of its prime factors. That means 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. I broke them down using the ladder method here. If you're writing them as a product of their prime factors, it's saying, what are all the prime numbers that make up this number? Find the least common multiple of 8 and 14. Well, 2 goes into both 8 and 14. Then we multiply around the L. The least common multiple of 8 and 14 is going to be 56. Because 14 goes into 56 4 times, 8 goes into 56 7 times. Evaluate 39 to the third power. 39 times 39 times 39 is 59,319. What is an inequality that could represent the following statement? Having a balance of $52 in your account is better than having a balance of -$84. That's a bad drawing of an inequality, but should look better if we make it look like this. 52 is greater than -84. A container of dry cat food has 12 cups of food. If the cat eats 35 hundredths of a cup each day, how many full days will the food in the container feed the cat. It would feed it because you would divide it out. 12 divided by 0.35 is going to be 34 full days. Find two consecutive numbers whose squares differ by 39. So I started with 15 because I knew that it would be 225. 16 times 16 is 256. Their difference is not 39. And then I just kept going until I got to 19 and 20, and the difference is 39. The area of a rectangular paving stone is 4/5 of a square meter. Given the length of the stone is 8/9, what is its perimeter? So we know that the whole area is 4/5, and we know that one of the sides is 8/9. So if we divide the area, which is right here, by the length, it gives you the width. So I divided them out, and I got 9/10 for my width. All right, then I plugged them in because I drew out the picture, and I got 8/9 plus 8/9 plus 9/10 plus 9/10, and you get 3 and 26/45. Mel needs 3 and 7/500 cup of juice to make 5 smoothies. He has to make 55. How much orange juice does he need? The orange juice is sold in half-gallon containers, which hold 16 cups of juice. How many containers will he need to buy? Anyways, we have to first figure out how many or how much it would be. So if you look at this, it's 3.75 equals 5 smoothies. So 5 times 11 gives you 55 smoothies. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. 3.75 times 11 is going to give you 41 and 2/25 cups. Okay, so we need that amount. Then we need to divide it by 16. But the problem is some of you are looking at this saying, well, it's 2 because 16 times 2 is 32, and you would subtract it out. But we need to have at least that amount. So I took it to the next one up, which is 3 containers. Because 3 times 16 is 48. 48 would cover that 41 and 2/25 cups. Okay? So the answer is going to be 41.25 and 3 containers. Takes a printer 3 minutes to print a brochure. It takes the other printer 9 minutes to print the same brochure, and it takes the printer C 15 minutes. If the 3 printers start together, how long will it take them to have all printed a whole number of brochures at the same time? It's basically looking for the least common multiple of 3 numbers. So you have 3, 15, and 9. I put the 3 on the outside. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 15 5, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So the least common multiple would be 3 times 1, which is 3, times 5 is 15, times 3 is 45, and that's our least common multiple.